Hi guys, it's Mr. Fruit. Yay! Bye.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Sharp Designs by Lakeisha, where I am designing my way through life and inspiring you to do the same. So you guys saw the thumbnail that's on this video, that's why you clicked it. So today we're going to be making an organic balloon column. This is my first time doing this. I kind of came up with it because I do get asked a lot of times when I'm doing an event, do you do balloon columns? And I'm like, no, I really love the organic look. That's what I feel like my specialty is, so that's what I've been sticking to. I'm not really into the whole structured balloon column thing just yet, so I wanted to give an organic balloon column a try today, and I figured I'd bring you guys along as always to join in on this experience while we figure this out. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do so, and make sure you hit that bell to turn on your push notification buttons so that you are alerted every time I upload a video and you are not tardy to the party to see what's going on. So I have been MIA for like the past 2 weeks, and it's because Dakota had got a little bit of cold, I think due to the change of weather. As you can see, I am in sweater today. It is nice and cold here in the A. And then following, or in the middle of Dakota being sick, I also started to get sick, but I am okay, and I figured I would go ahead and get a video shot and edited and uploaded for you guys all today because I have missed you guys. And thank you to those of you who did reach out to me on Instagram to see where I was. I am here, guys, and I'm doing much better. Also, I wanted to give you guys a quick life update as far as our move to Seattle. As you guys know, my husband got a promotion, which is going to have us moving to Seattle, but we have decided at the time that me and Dakota are going to stay here. So I will be in Atlanta for those of you who have been also inquiring about me doing your events. I will be here at least through halfway through next year, and then we're going to take it from there and see where we want to do with the move. And we have got Babe a place up there, so I will be bringing you guys along on our next trip because I have to get that decorated and all put together for him until we get there. So yeah, I'll be bringing you guys along on with us on our next trip up there to Seattle for a family vlog. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started with today's video. What you're gonna need is a balloon. The balloons I'm using today are a variety of balloons that I had from past events. So I have this brand, the Tex, and I'm using this kind of mauve color that I've used before for an event. I'm going to be using the Pearl Peach by Qualitex. And it's like a peachy, shimmery kind of color. I have used this as well before for an event. And then I have some blush that's by Qualitex as well. And then I have my mocha brown that is also by Qualitex. And then I'm going to throw in, I think, a few golds into the mix, and these are the Qualitex Chrome. You're going to need a balloon pump. I will have this linked in the description box as well for you guys. And then as far as the stand goes, so guys, I have purchased a stand in the past. I believe it was for my Peppa Pig birthday party I did a while ago. This was probably 2 years ago. I did a Peppa Pig first birthday party, and I bought one of the stands off of Amazon to do the event with, and it was one of the plastic ones that you piece together and you put water, I guess, in the base to hold it in place. It was a disaster. I don't know if I did something wrong. Well, it was a while ago. I was strolling at Target, and I actually had a different idea that I never finished with paper flowers. But this time I was like, ooh. So for today's stand, instead of that janky one, or even maybe ordering a professional one, which I am sure there are, I decided to grab one of these out of Target. It is the Target brand Room Essentials lamp stand. I wanted to get the one that didn't have this extra piece on it, but they were out of them, so I grabbed this one, and I'm just going to take this piece off. So that's what I'm going to be using today for the base for this structure, and it is right here next to me. It is nice solid. The base is nice and heavy. I will have this as well linked in the description box for you guys to check out if you're interested in purchasing it. This is also a good alternative for if you are having a party and you can't quite figure out the balloon garlands, but you want a touch of balloons, this is going to be an amazing touch to your event for you. So yeah, stay tuned. We're going to jump into getting started on actually creating and building this. And the first thing you're going to need to do, of course, is blow up your balloons. So I'm going to get started on doing that. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so it's of course on the lampshade there is going to be a cord because it is supposed to be used for the purpose of a lamp. So I'm just going to be using some wire cutters and I'm just going to clip that part off of my lampshade. You want to make sure you don't have this plugged up or anything when you're doing this. And it comes off just that simple as long as you have some wire cutters. And then there's also a piece up here at the top that was supposed to be the attachment. It actually came broken in this, but I'm just going to use the wire cutters to clip that off as well. Alright, so for my balloons, I'm still not 100% on what exact pattern, but I know I want it to be very organic-y, if that makes sense. What I'm going to be doing first of all is blowing the balloons up and putting them into quads. And so that's 4 balloons tied together, and then I'm going to put them on here. I'll show you guys how to do that in just a moment. But I'm thinking that because I have 4 separate colors, I'm going to do one of each color in my quads and kind of rotate them around. And then I'll go back in with my 5 inches and give it a lot more of an organic feel and see where I want to go from there. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to start out with blowing up my balloons. And like I said, I want it to be one of each. And I don't know exactly how many I'm going to need. This is my first time doing this. If you want your balloon to be perfect in size, they do have balloon sizers that you can purchase to test the amount of air, stick the balloon in, but it doesn't matter to me. I just kind of blow and go and figure it out as I go along. And plus I'm doing an organic look, so it doesn't need to be perfect anyway. So I think what I'm going to be doing is blowing them up, putting them into quads, and then I'll start building them onto here. Put it right here where you guys can see, so that way you guys will be able to see what's going on. So stay tuned. And I love these colors because they're pretty, but they still remind me of fall. So once you have your 4 balloons blown, you're just going to cross them into each other and kind of twist them around so that they're all together. And they're making kind of like this type pattern. And then you're going to put them on the pole. I slide it in between, and then you just want to overlap them. Overlap one, which is what is going to adhere it to the pole. Get it? Got it? Good. Alright guys, so this is what I have going on so far. It looks really good. And it took me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sets of quads. About 32 balloons that it took me to get my base done. Alright guys, as you saw, I have my column done. It's all the way to the top. This stand is at least, I believe it's about 6 feet. It's taller than me. And I'm 5'7", so yeah. So what I'm going to do now is take my 5-inch balloons and I'm going to make some clusters with them and attach them to my 260s the same way I showed you guys that I did it in my balloon hoop. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. It's one of my favorites to date and I cannot wait to do another balloon hoop for someone. So book your girl. But I do not have any 5 inches in this pretty blush color. So what I'm going to be using instead are these 7-inch gold balloons in replace of that. And so pretty much what I'm going to be doing is blowing up my 5-inch balloons. And one of you guys told me, I don't know who it was, told me about this little piece over here. It's been sitting here, and I'm pretty sure it came with two because there's two holes there. But I didn't know that this thing came off and was used for the 5-inch balloons. I learn something every day with balloons, and I even learn from you guys sometimes. So shout out to whichever one of you guys gave me that tip. So this is perfect for blowing up 5-inch balloons. If you didn't know that, and you have this balloon pump too. So what I'm gonna be doing is blowing up my 5-inch balloons. And I'm gonna put them in, what's my hair? What's my hair? Static from the balloons. And I'm going to, oh wow. All right guys, so ignore that, it's just some static from the balloons. So I'm gonna blow up a nice little quad here and show you guys what I'm gonna be doing. I'll probably do different sets. Some will be 4, some will be 2, some will be 3. Once I have that all blown, I'm going to do the same thing that I did with those, make a cute little cluster. And then I take one of my 260s, which is the longer balloons, and then I tie it on to here. And then I guess I'll do 3 next. So I'm going to blow up 3 balloons next. Now that I have these together, I'm going to take the other end and I'm going to attach it. Like so. And I'll show you guys how we're going to add these later, but for right now I'm going to go ahead and blow up and make the rest of my quad sets. I'm thinking I'm probably going to do maybe about 10 of them. These are all of my mini clusters that I was able to get blown up. And I think I did about 12 or so of them. So what we're going to go ahead and do now is get these bad boys hooked onto our column. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so as you can see, as I said, this is a pretty tall stand. I'm about 5'7". It looks like it may be just an inch taller than me. I don't know if you guys can tell, inch or 2 taller than me. But what we're going to do is go ahead and get started with adding on our clusters. So again, this is what it is. It's just clusters put together, and then I have the 260s in the middle combining them. So I'm going to use this to attach it. So what you want to do is find the spot. I'm going to start down here on the bottom. You're going to put your first cluster in place where you want it, and then you're just basically going to be taking the string and tying it around clusters and finding a spot to land your second one at. So I kind of have my knee holding that one in place. So I'm going to wrap it around this pink one here. And I'm just going to plop this one right here. So as you can see now, that first cluster I did landed right here. Excuse my hand, the balloon powder is on it. But the first cluster landed here, and then I just stretched that 260 to bring it and land the second cluster right there. And so that's what I'm just going to continue to do throughout. So what I'm going to keep doing now is just use my clusters to fill in the gaps where the poles are peeking through just a little bit, and just to give it more of an organic feel. So yeah, just stay tuned and watch this magic happen. Alright guys, so this is how it looks so far. It's really pretty and organic looking. Alright guys, so I was about to just stop and leave this balloon column, organic balloon column, whatever you want to call it, as is. But then I was like, these two flowers I had here in the house look so pretty with it. So I actually ran to Hobby Lobby and bought some more. Hey baby. And I'm going to use my wire cutters and I'm going to cut them off the stems and add some more. Alright guys, so this is how it looks with the flowers. It definitely adds another level of beauty to it. I think it came out super cute. At the very top is where the light would normally go, and that's a perfect place to put like a huge 3-footer at the top. If you wanted to finish this off, I would definitely do that. Adding a huge 3-foot balloon would be like the perfect for this, but I don't have a 3-foot one in these colors, so if you have one, you can do that. I think that would be super cute. Alright guys, so that is a wrap on today's vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I definitely missed you guys. I have a ton of awesome ideas in store to share with you guys for this month. The holidays are also coming up, so if you follow me on Instagram, you know I got my new tree that I talked about getting for this year on last year's. And I'm super excited about getting that decorated and getting that vlog up for you early in this month before things get crazy for us again. And if you give this a try or anything else a try that I've inspired you to do for your upcoming events, be sure to tag me on Instagram. I know I normally ask you guys to DM me your pictures. You can still do that, but right now my messages on Instagram are in shambles, and between my busy month last month and getting sick this month, they've just gotten way behind, which is why I haven't done any posts for Follower Friday the last 2 Fridays, but I'm going to do my best to get caught up. And if you have not already subscribed to join the designer family, please go ahead and subscribe before you leave my channel today. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and give me some comments down in the comment box to let me know what you thought about this. I think this is a super easy and cute idea for all of my DIY mamas out there who are trying to make these parties poppin' on a budget. Another thing I would like to add is I think it would be super cute. Most normal regular balloon garlands have these huge like 3-footers on top. That would take this to a whole nother level, so I think it would be super cute to do that with this idea. I didn't have a 3-foot one in any of these colors that I could add to the top to make it super cute, but definitely if you give this a try, I would add that. And I probably will do another vlog in a different type of theme doing this same idea, and go ahead and get a 3-footer to put on top. But I love you guys, and I will see you on the next vlog. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.